They've been fantastic. You have to tip your cap to them. It's so tough to be on top at the end of the regular season. And with the week left, let's hope they can stay healthy.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the 3. RJ, you look at tonight's matchup. So much talent between these teams.
We're going to see stars on the court, probably some stars in the crowd too. This is a great night on the calendar.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Five on the clock. Count it.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Cunningham passes to Robinson. Cunningham outside. Back to Robinson. Puts up a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. From deep. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. BA?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Thompson, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Harris outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
To the middle. Out to Fox. Puts it up. No good on the shot.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Duren. The 17-footer. Victor Wembanyama grabs a board. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Down low. It's tipped. Out to Fox. Again, the miss by Fox. The Pistons trailing. Thompson in the post. He's guarded by Vassell. Thompson, that's good.
Good work down low. I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And here's Fox. His stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Wembanyama against Duren. Wembanyama down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. He just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Duren with a screen on Fox. Thompson passes to Robinson. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox for 3. The rebound by Detroit. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Vassell finds Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Duren. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Castle.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Cunningham. He's scoreless. Unable to get that one. Cunningham against Wembanyama. Castle outside. To the inside. Wembanyama down low. He's watched by Cunningham. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Fox against Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
San Antonio leading by 4. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. The 3. Doesn't go that time.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Just a big-time finish by Harris. One more coming at the line.
There's nothing like the intensity of coming down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
A swingman that scores on all 3 levels. Harris is about as consistent as it gets.
Castle on the wing. Fox outside. From outside the arc. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Jalen Duren.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Castle. Launches a 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Castle a screen on Thompson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Barnes. Yet to see a basket. Here's Wembanyama. Clock at 6. Castle outside. Shoots over Robinson. Detroit with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
They had to rely on their bench a lot in that game, and maybe it instilled some confidence in those guys.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Barnes. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Castle against Duren. Cunningham outside. Harris on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 3-point San Antonio lead.
He's been doing this for a long time. Harris is so productive inside.
Fox deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Cunningham. Over Wembanyama. Then again, it's Detroit converting.
Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Duran. Here's Champagnie. Defended by Thompson. To the wing, right side. Here's Wembanyama. And that one's on target from the wing. Wembanyama's got 12.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Harris outside. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham throws it down.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Barnes. In transition. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
One of the skilled slow-down finishers. That's Harrison Barnes.
Oh, you've seen it out on the break full speed, then suddenly that half-speed deceleration layup. That's a signature play from HB. The defense flies by, and he usually banks one in.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. LeVert comes in for Thompson. Herter's checked in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Cade Cunningham. And so he makes both from the line. San Antonio leading. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on LeVert. From deep, Johnson. The rebound by Detroit. Minute 32 left to play in the first. Here's Jenkins. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. They grab their own miss. Detroit moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Well, the Spurs shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Castle outside. Pass to Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on LeVert. Johnson on the wing. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Wembanyama. 4-3. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Now here's Duran, covered by Wembanyama. Duran, the pass to LeVert. Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Castle against Herter. Castle outside. Over Herter. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for San Antonio, Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Harrison Barnes out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the 1. Now here's Castle. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Pass to Harper. And that one drops.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Now Stewart. Outside Herter. Back to Stewart. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Here's Jenkins. That three's off the mark. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Good work by Johnson scanning the floor, looking for those chances to share the ball.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Well, every year we see a few teams that exceed expectations, Richard. In your experience, what's the blueprint for an overachieving team?
Well, a lot of times you see new coaching staffs unlocking a roster. Other times it's just healthier bits of competition. And don't forget, health is always a huge component.
And the Spurs with possession here. Vassell passes to Harper. Cornett sets a screen. Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Pass to LeVert. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Jenkins. Takes the three. Vassell with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Now here's Castle, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Cornett with the bucket. Cornett's got his first 2 points.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to Herter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now here's LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Vassell. LeVert. And there's another one for the Pistons.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
Cornett sets a screen. Vassell passes to Cornett. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Cunningham. He's got 6. Stewart, a screen on Castle. For 3, Robinson. Barnes with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul. Fox outside. Six on the shot clock.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter.
The three from Thompson, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Castle outside. Back to Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle on the wing. Robinson defending. Here's Cornette. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Cornette's got 6 in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Robinson finds Cunningham. It's stolen by Fox. Castle on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Well, when the 3 ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Robinson, a screen on Fox. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now. San Antonio leading by 6. Here's Barnes. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you guys.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. And the foul on Luke Cornette. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Harris is checked in. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
You know, a trend like this isn't going to please the coach or the front office. He's been a little more focused on other parts of his game, and rebounding is something he needs to put more emphasis on. And I'm sure they've talked to him about it.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Harris. Stewart, a screen on Barnes. Harris against Barnes. 5 to shoot to stop the run. Harris misses. San Antonio leading by 8. Vassell finds Barnes. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pistons shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Thompson passes to Harris. He takes it in. Over Barnes. And again, no good by Detroit. The Spurs have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Harris right side. And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
Now here's Castle. 6 points for him. Fox outside. Looking to get back on track. The rebound by Stewart. Pistons trail by 8. Thompson outside. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham looking around. And the three off target.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. And San Antonio with a change here too. Harper, he's checked in for Castle. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
And San Antonio making a change here. Lynx checked in. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. And there's a pick. Back to Fox. Duren against Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Oh, it's Wemby!
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Three-pointer. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Olynyk. Vassell outside. Fades away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Harris passes to Thompson. Cunningham outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Fox outside. Back to Wembanyama. The fader. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Harris outside. Jacks up a three. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 10.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the three ball.
Pass to Harper. They set the pick. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham up top. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
To the wing on the left. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at San Antonio, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Right now for the Spurs, they have to be proud of what they accomplished so far. But they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for Olynyk, and Castle subbed in for Harper. For three, here's Harris. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And this is the type of scorer Harris can be. Once he finds a rhythm, and man, he's pretty effective.
And stolen by Cunningham. Inside. The three. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Duren. Duren's got 3 assists tonight.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Vassell. No points so far. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Spurs lead by 8.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Fox against Cunningham. It could go. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. So the San Antonio Spurs finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Detroit Pistons.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And now an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what Kenny's is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, it's at the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Artie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Pistons trail by 8. Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Now here's Harris. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. No good from outside. Duren with it. Pass to Cunningham. Harris outside. Clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
For now, over a decade, Harris has been getting buckets in this league. Another big night for Tobias.
And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
A good percentage from here. Harris over 80% for his career.
San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Champagnie. Vassell outside. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. For three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Looking to get it going. And it's Cunningham missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Down low. Vassell passes to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Harris outside. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. From the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Releases from 15. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Harris. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
What's up?
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Robinson passes to Duren. Now Cunningham. Over Fox. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Duren. 11 points for Cade Cunningham. Castle outside. Back to Vassell. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Robinson on the wing. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Robinson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Here's Champagnie. And here's Wembanyama. Covered by Duren. Fade away. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 31.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Harris on the wing. He's got 19. Pass to Thompson. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. And here's Castle. Good work defensively by Robinson.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Now here's Harris. Offensive rebound. Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Wembanyama. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. And he makes it. Wembanyama's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Cunningham passes to Harris. Lots of room. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading by 6. Castle outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
The first one falls.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Hits both from the stripe. Pistons trail by 8. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. Harris outside. Shoot from the baseline. Here's Duren. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Takes a 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Now Harris. Back to Robinson. From downtown. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Fox. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches it. San Antonio again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Thompson. He's off on that one. Wembanyama with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Champagnie. And down it goes. 2 points. Champagnie's got 5 now. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Cunningham. Fox for 3. Can't hit that one.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Brian, back to you.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Jenkins is checked in for Cunningham. And San Antonio also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. The free throw drops for Harris. That one misses. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. Wembanyama screen. They get it again. Castle left side. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense has to react when Wemby gets in the paint, and he knows that. Calmly kicks it out to his teammate for a good look.
They set the screen. Robinson for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Castle. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
Harris against Barnes. Harris down low. 22 points for him. Shoots over Barnes. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 24.
Okay, that's just too easy for Harris. He's in his bag with these kind of shots. Okay.
Here's Champagnie, defended by Thompson. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Jenkins. Detroit moving the ball around. Duran, the screen. Thompson in the post. Give him 8. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Castle for 3. Doesn't go for him.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Fox with a steal. Tries to break his ice. And no good, trying to use the glass. Pistons trail by 8. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Harris. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Herter comes in for Robinson. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Fox. Here's Castle. He's got 13. Pass to Harper. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Now Castle. Over Herter. Castle misses. Pistons trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Jenkins. Now here's Harris. Duran, the screen. Harris on the wing. Covered by Wembanyama. Lets it fly from 18. Harris misses. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Harper. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama against Harris. Back to Johnson. They swipe it. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Harris right side. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
So for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Duran, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Tobias Harris. And San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. Six on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got his first bucket in this one. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. Harper passes to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama to snap the cold streak. The shot won't fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Cunningham outside. Here's Herter. To the inside. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Wembanyama. And that one's good. Stewart.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Stewart. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. And he's already notched a double-double. He'll look to continue this strong play in the next quarter. We'll be right back. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio leading. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5. Now here's Fox. From deep, Harper connects from downtown. And the Spurs lead by 4.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Pass to Herter. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Spurs lead by 4. Fox left side. Here's Cornette. Stewart defends. Fox for 3. And no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Jenkins. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
Now Cornette. Stewart defends. The 3 from Barnes. Hits the three-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Cunningham. And here's Herter. Picked by Stewart. Herter passes to Stewart. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. A shot from the mid-range. Good as the jump shot falls. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
Herter finds Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Tipped. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Herter. Yes, it's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herter, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it. You have to appreciate Kevin Herter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Here's Fox. And Fox, the touch. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Stewart. Stewart, a screen on Barnes. Cunningham outside. Just 5 to shoot. There's Herter with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Fox. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Now it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Barnes against Harris. Inside. Here's Stewart. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Luke Cornette.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on that one.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Barnes. And no luck that time either. Spurs lead by 5. Vassell outside. Fox outside. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
You look at Fox now compared to when he entered the league. He is so much more physical.
To the paint. Here's Cunningham. Rebound San Antonio. Cornette's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Fox. Pass to Cornette. Now here's Vassell. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Harris. Herder from long range. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
You can't get more silky from 3 than Herder.
Fox outside. Here's Harper. Vassell passes to Fox. And he gets it back. Second chance shot. That shot missing. Pistons trail by 6. Here's Jenkins. And they double up Harris. Pass to Jenkins. There's Cunningham with a 3. Harper pulls it in. Harper's got 4 rebounds in the game. Fox outside. Here's Champagnie. Here's Cornette. Fox outside. From deep, Harper. He buries it from 3. Harper's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Cunningham passes to Harris. That one drops for him. Harris has got 29.
And that's the physicality he has, muscling through contact. Harris uses all of the tools to get his points.
Vassell outside. 3-pointer. Fox. Again, the miss by Fox. Pistons trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Detroit moving the ball around. Counted. Harris has got 15 points here in the second half.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Herder, and it's Robinson in for Jenkins. San Antonio also making some changes. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He encouraged them to keep on the pressure, saying, you guys are forcing a lot of turnovers, and it's because you're communicating and working together as a unit. Keep it up. Defense is clearly a priority.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Harris on the wing. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Fox outside. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Johnson. Wembanyama down low, working on Duren. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Now here's Thompson. Harris outside. From deep. And Detroit another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Fox has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 14. Castle finds Fox. And he drops it in from the low post. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Thompson outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Fires from deep. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. From deep, Johnson. Duren with a rebound. Pistons trail by 5. Cunningham outside. Pass to Harris. And they double up Harris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got 36 points.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Fox with a screen on Thompson. The three is up. That one no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Here's Duren. Outside Cunningham to tie it up. Yes, sir, with the three.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Timeout called, Mitch Johnson. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Tobias Harris really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Fox. Shot clock at 6. Fox makes his move inside and scores.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Cunningham outside. No good.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And the second free throw is good. Cunningham with the ball. Here's Harris. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
There you go, Wemby. Use that 7-3 length. Disrupt the offense.
Cunningham there for the rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Now Harris from the paint. Oh, it misses. Here's Champagnie, pounded by Harris. That misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Oh, it's off. Spurs lead by 3. Outside Fox. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And this is the trust that Fox's teammates have in him. What a shot right there.
Here's Duren.
What an injection of energy from Duren, working hard to find points for his team.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Steps back. Outside Vassell. Thompson with a steal. Now Duren. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Fox. Duren pulls it down. And here's Cunningham. Now Duren. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
They've led by as many as 14. And that's an intentional foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
This is a huge spot for Castle here.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Cunningham. Connects!
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment.
Cunningham outside. Kate gets going to take the lead. Oh, he can't jam it home. And an intentional foul right there. He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.